Hey, baby. Look at these little guys. That one in the middle there, he kind of aggressive little male. Not a lot, Sam. Just kind of fiddle farting around. Oop. Scared the heck out of them, didn't they? They're like, holy mackerel. He moved a bunch. No, I did screw up, BB. When I glued this other side together, I shifted this and it wasn't lined up, so I couldn't get it glued on today. So I had to cut it back apart, sand it back down. Share Bear! Woo! Share Bear's in the house. So now I gotta wait. It'll only be 5 hours from now. So 5, 6 o'clock tonight, I'll be able to kind of somewhat finish it. Somewhat, kind of. I won't be able to get it done today. I wasn't supposed to get it done today, but I was hoping to get it all roughed out today. It is looking pretty, though. I think it's looking pretty. You can't see it as good on the film. The little tiny line. There, oh, there we go. Turn it right. Looks good. What? The legendary princess! How you doing, girl? Yeah, I hope you have an amazing day too. I won't be on tomorrow, princess, so I hope you and your little one, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Well, that sounds like a fun deal, Sam. I always like getting hit by a hammer. It's always great. Hey, cool. Thank you, Cher. All's good though. I hope have a great weekend. Okay. And stay safe. Oh, here's something else, BB. Somebody. I had these things. This ought to just really tickle you. I got all these. These are all I won't call failures because I mean this one's not bad, you know. But there's some. There, take like this. It's kind of a crappier skull. This I won't throw in there, but it's kind of a crappier skull. I could show you on these. It'd be a little better. I guess that one's not all that bad, but it don't have my initials in it. But it's not all that bad. And I thought about throwing these in a package as like a target. I mean, it's just resin. And then I didn't know how somebody would be able to hang it up. You know, if you drill a hole in it, it'd hang this way. And somebody said, hey, take your extra, because I have extra squeeze out. This one don't have as much, you know. But when I mix up extra, I have a little extra. So now I'm taking paper clips, bending them, and resining it with epoxy. That should hold up pretty good. I'll smash that back before I send them, but thought about throwing 1 or 2 of those in a package. This is how many I got made so far. Just did them 3, I think, today with this. Or me, anyway. You know, I could shoot them too. That's what I had for paper clips. I thought, you know what? Paper clip would work. There's Billy. Hey, thanks, Billy. Hey, here's the new one I'm working on, Billy. I don't have this side done yet. The pink's going to be down here, and on this side, it'll be the black will be the pink, and the pink will be the black. But here's what this one looks like so far. Won't be too bad. Oh, you can kind of see it there. It's just roughed in. It's nothing too fancy yet, or not fancy, Maybe fancy's the wrong word. Slicked up. Thanks, Billy. I got tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to the city. And I'm kind of excited. Not kind of. I am excited. I'm going to I got to go to the print store. Eventually, I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up so I can buy a printer. I found a cool one that I want. But whatever. I'm going to save up for a printer because I got to go to the printer store to have them print. Ooh, I ought to send a picture to BB, see what he thinks. I didn't think of that. But that's for my t-shirts. I gotta take the picture, put it on like a USB card. I can't remember what, a flash drive. Put it on a flash drive, and then I take it to the printer, and then I'm gonna give him. It's a special paper. It's really not paper. It's like a clear plastic crap. It's for silk screening. That's all I'm gonna say. It's for silk screening. Clint, what's going on, Clint? And I think this time I'm gonna pick up maybe 5 t-shirts. Maybe. I think 5 t-shirts, and I'm gonna get them all black, and then I'm gonna print them with neon green. Hopefully that'll be cool. How's Clint this fine day? Yeah. And change my underwear, Billy. Yeah, I gotta put on the good clothes. You know, they're so good now because I hardly ever wear them, you know. I got good blue jeans, and every now and then the wife say, "Oh my God, what'd you just do?" Well, I needed a new pair of jeans, so I thought I would get these dirty. There's Daisy May. Woo, how's Daisy today? Good, Clint. Glad to hear that, buddy. I haven't started on any of your beads yet. I could maybe do that today because I'm kind of at a standstill, sort of. I screwed up that one. There you go, Daisy. If you'd been in here, here's the new one I'm working on. The other side, I'm not done yet because the pieces is glued up. But there's that. Bazzy! What's happening, Bazzy? Man, I'm getting excited, Bazzy. There's Maddie. Maddie's nifty creation. Maddie got to see my picture. I'm going to do that in lime green. Or not lime green. Neon green, Maddie. On a black t-shirt. Or I can't remember what I think I showed you all of them. All right, Sam, you take it easy, man. You have a good weekend, Sam. See, I'm getting excited, Bazzy. Well, thanks, Maddie. I hope it turns out. I hope it turns out anyway. I don't know if I will do the soft one. I'll call one of them's not real soft. If that, you know what I'm talking about, though. I don't know, but I might be able to do that on request, Maddie. Oh my God, Bazzy! I think they're gonna love them. They're gonna love them. I think about anybody would, to be honest with you. I would. So, you know. Yeah, I got one, Billy. I can show it to you. Because I think I got 2 of them in the house. I've been kind of sanding on. Well, I kind of fit in there. I haven't sanded on them in a while. There's my design. I know it probably looks funny, but it's there again, a pinky hole. I'm telling you, this sucker, it fits awesome. You know, may not look as cool, I guess, as other people's, but you know, it fits good. It holds good. Can't let go of this sucker, that's for sure. It ain't gonna fall out of your hand either. But that's it right there. I suppose you could hold it either which way, but how this kicks up and everything, it's to me, makes it just stop in your hand. You can't screw it up. I did one. I don't know if it's still over here or not. This is like my little pile of goodies. I got to figure out what to do. There was one design, but I mean, I like it and everything. It works good. Well, I don't know if it works good. I never applied bands to it and tried it, but I just didn't like that as much. So I just kept fiddle farting with it. Hey, thanks, Bazzy. I gotta start working. A tarp. Oh, I got you, Maddie. That'll be cool. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, I don't spoil mine as much. It don't really get that cold here. It only gets maybe, I don't know. Sometimes it'll get down to, let's say, 20, but and I guess it can get down to below that too, but it's normally fairly warm here. Like maybe in December, January, it might get down into the 30s, but then it's just not here very long. The old path is here. What is happening? How you doing, old path? Still farting dust, I bet. Oh yeah, and I need to remind. I gotta remember, Bazzy, or maybe if you get the time, we were talking about that lanyard dealie, and you said something, and I thought, wow, that sounds a lot easier. you know, uh, that might be a lot easier. And then here's another quick question for you, Bazzy. Here, I'll dig it out so you can just see it, so that my pea brain. All of it's in here. There we go. What should I go ahead and slick these up too, you think? I mean, I know it's just plastic, but they're still kind of neat, Cut that off, throw that on the little dealie too. What do you think? Okay, it's laden. Cindy! Dun, 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 dun. There's Cindy. Celebrating Feast of Yom Kippur, Feast of Atonement. Oh, cool. Hey, all right, Bazzy, that'd be awesome. I do have some yellow and black, so I mean it'll match, And the string, I'm getting the rest of the string, the nano cord, tomorrow. It's in the mailbox right now. So I'll be able to make them ties. Or, yes, band tools. Oh, what are you talking about, Bazzy? That's sweet. That might have been Maddie. I've been in debate on them little, I'll say the beads, I mean, even though it's still this plastic, it's still kind of neat, or I think anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna hold them right there. The bead, yeah. So you think that'd be cool too? Okay. So I'm just not some weirdo. Well, don't ask Old Path about that. I thought it would be neat, I mean, I would enjoy it. That's what I'm meaning. I thought if I'd enjoy it, maybe, a kid would enjoy it too. So, but I saved all of them and made sure I put them in a good spot. They were on the bench, and I thought, I'll put them in this bag. And But, you know how that goes, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, for sure, Bazzy. For sure. Hey, what do you think? Hey, what do you think I should cut them bands at? Like trying to remember what I cut them when I was short draw. I was thinking maybe they're either because I tried so many. I think I stopped at 190 for me. I was they were a little slow. They weren't super fast at that. They weren't bad either, but it was a good number to where I was getting at at least over 500 shots. I think I should just cut them at that or 200 or what? Because I don't know how long yeah. Hey, I know it, old pass. I can't help myself. Maybe just one. I don't know. I still got enough time. I don't know when the. Oh, a straight cut. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, no, you got a point there. If I did a straight cut, then no, they could make it any length they needed. Yeah, that might not be too bad. I didn't think of that. Cool, then done. That's what I'll do. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Like 14 or 15, somewhere around in there. And 190. Yep, that'll work perfect. Yep, that's for sure, Bazzy. Yep. Yeah. Them crazy birds. That wife told me I should, and I forgot. She goes, "You need to let your bird out." I said, "Why didn't you do it?" Because he'll chase me down. I said, "Well, just take a stick with you." I should have let him out. If I can remember, maybe I'll do that off out of here. Then you guys could have seen my turkey bird. Anybody have plans for the weekend? I don't know if this stalled out or not. I'm gonna check this real quick as I go. Because tomorrow I'm not gonna be on. I'm going to the city. I can't wait to. I try to make a T-shirt. That's gonna be. Well, I don't know if it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun, but I can't wait to try that. Hopefully, I don't fail too many times. Oh man, it's gonna rain there. Dang it. Well, that'd be a bummer, Daisy. To be Saturdays, right? Saturday. Well, and that mean then I'll have to look because then I'll just come because I won't. I'll get them tomorrow. I go to. I'll be going to the box tomorrow. Should be Friday. And then, so maybe I'd go back into town. I'll check, and maybe it'd be like a Wednesday or something. I'd go back in. There's Jim State. What's happening, buddy? Ooh, getting ready for deer season. Yeah, I always wait here, Billy. It's so warm, and I don't get a bunch of ice or any of that kind of stuff. A lot of people will do that, I just wait. You know, it's no big hurry for me. I'm not like a trophy hunter or anything, Billy. I just, so I wait till, late November, December. I almost at times I don't even do it because, the weather isn't what I want or whatever, or the time runs out. So, I'm always ready though, Billy. Just reach out, grab, and walk out the door. They're real close to me though, Bill. I mean, I can go, let's say, well, you can't see it, but I can just go not even, what would that be, roughly 100 yards and sit. And I got a big ditch that runs there that they travel that ditch. Or I can go down that ditch and up that hill and go back onto the backside. And then there's a couple different just a couple different places over there. Yeah, yeah, Bazzy. You're not supposed to. It was worms back in the day. You just got to wait till, and that doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you, Bazzy. I mean, if they got a worm, it's there forever. I mean, what's the heat supposed to mean? They're hot anyway. But yeah, they have some sort of weirdo looking thingy. It's crazy looking. Yeah, that's why we cook them. Some weird growth thingy. Yeah, for sure, Billy. Yeah, it's the same way. I had run into an old timer a long time ago, and he says, you can't eat them horns, Miss Needle! How you today, Miss Needle? Hey, I won't be on tomorrow, Miss Needle, so, I hope you have an awesome, safe weekend. Yeah, I hear you. Any day now. How are you today, Miss Needle? Is everybody in here sub to Bazzy and Jim State? Not quite sure. So, or Miss Needle. Is everybody sub to everybody in here? Your hands are blue. Are you playing with some blue string or what? It surely can't be that cold over there yet. And if so, look at this, Miss Needle. It's nice and warm here today. Nah, 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 nah. Sorry, that was mean. Oh, here you go, Miss Neal. This is my last thing I've been working on. I still got to work on the other side, but that's what the front's going to look like. Or not the front, because this is how I'm holding it. So I made it so that way the pink would be on my side, so you could always see it really well. See, holds up good in the black and everything. The other side, if you're a left-hander, you're going to be pretty well toast, because the pink's going to be the black on this side. So it's just flip-flopped. So that's what you'd see. See how I just kind of left. You can't see crap with it. It's real black in the dark. You should be able to see it good the other way. For sure, Bazzy. I know I seen that one the other day. It's a holy crap, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you make some pretty dang cool stuff. Oh, I gotcha. So it's not from the string. You're just tying your fingers up and saying, how tight can I get it before they fall off? Hey, cool, Sam. Well, go sub to Miss Needle. Yeah, I know. Same here, Bazzy. Maybe that's how everybody is. Because I get really nervous too. Man, went with clip. I haven't made one with clips in a long time. I should do that. I wonder what. No, I can't do it on this one because, hey, no. Yeah, you know what? I could do that to this one because the clips would be over here, so it would be a clipped. I could do that. I didn't really prepare for that, but I might have to do that. Surely you could get one. Surely you could get one, Miss Needle. Are you kidding, Miss Needle? I'm gonna twist everybody's arm. Go sub to Miss Needle now. No. Hey, there's Squat Shot. Hey, Web Shooter. Squat Shot and Web Shooter. There's my new one, Web. Or Ed Squat. Well, it's not done yet. The other side, man, I screwed up yesterday. I can't remember what I did, and but I had to cut it apart and cleaned it back up and then re-glued it. And then when I'd cleaned it up, I had to sand it again. And then I sanded off my pencil marks to see where to line it up because this is, I didn't make a giant piece, And I moved it off about just not good enough, And then I didn't really feel that well yesterday, so I didn't mess with it again. And this morning I came out and it was off like 1/4 inch, so I had to cut it back apart and then re-sand it, re-glue it. But it's gonna work this time. And I'm like, good God, what a bonehead. A Frogapult. Some of those, man, they're so cool. They're really cool. At 85, yeah, I'd have to draw that. I know that what would that be? That'd be 2.5 mil ground. Yeah, that actually wouldn't be all that bad. I wouldn't even have to draw it. It'd just be more work. Take 2.5 mil off each side. But yeah, it wouldn't work because, well, then that would take that down to, what did I say that was? 2.5 mil, so that'd be 23, little under 23 mil on the forks. I guess that still wouldn't be too bad. In other words, to keep 25 mil up here, I'd have to redo this too, see? I guess a lot of people do 20 anyway, so I guess it really wouldn't matter. Hey, I'm sending some out tomorrow, Maddie, that, I don't know, they're going to, I'm going to say the UK. That'd be the best. I mean, and I don't know. Last time I sent some over, it seemed they got there. Hey, Maddie, will you do me a favor? Will you, or anybody for that matter, I just know Maddie's really handy at this. Can you find Miss Needle's link and put her link up for me? Everything was updates today. What's that? You mean like your phone and stuff? Oh, yeah, so it must mean your phone and stuff. What do you do about a mail stalker? He keeps. I don't know, Jim. I don't know. But a long time ago, this is good God, I can't remember how old I was. It's a long time ago. I bombarded my friend because back in the day, you could, like in the back of magazines, this was before internet, back in the back of magazines, you could find, let's say like the AARP, hair growth, you name it. Anything that is send you free stuff, I gave my friend's address and just, I bet he got so much crap in the mail. It was funny, or I thought it was funny. DEFCON levels on a slingshot. That's funny. Yeah, I would think, Miss Needle. I was seeing this video just the other day, Sam. I talked to him this morning, though. Well, I didn't talk to him, but sort of talked to him. Kind of like what we're doing now. You got hidden away. Yeah, YouTube must not like you, Miss Needle. Would it? 23 wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I know. I think I've been cutting mine at 20. I think I tried all kinds of different things. I still might here next bit. I haven't tried 25 yet, though. I think the widest I went was like 23 or something. West Country. Woo, West Country's in the. Hey, you got a premiere coming on today, right? West Country. Ooh, Perry? Did I miss Perry? There's Perry. Dang, brother, I feel like a crap. I could have swore I threw in a tie tool with yours. I don't know what the heck happened. I'm gonna tie one up tonight. I actually have some red, white, blue string. I'm gonna tie one up tonight and throw it in a. Now I got numb tongue. What show was that off of? What, numb tongue? What's numb tongue? Oh my God, you got numb tongue? And I'll throw that in. I'll try to get that mailed out tomorrow. I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna tie up a bunch of those or something, so I can make sure. I probably just got busy or something. It slipped my mind. Hey, there you go, Sam. Perry put it up. I just see needles, so that's probably it. Oh, you're baking. Oh, no problem, Maddie. I didn't mean to put you on a spot or nothing. Thanks for gonna try. I just know you're always there. Well, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. Never mind. I'll just shut up now. How's Web Shooter been, by the way? Yes, I am, Jim. I must be way behind. Yeah, I didn't know what to think. I mean, I said everything. And I said, oh, yeah, I want you to send me that. Yes, this. I think you're talking to somebody else in West Country. 18 to 12. Yeah, that I haven't tried that. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I did 1810. I didn't mind 1810. That was pretty good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you, Miss Needle. Yeah, I thought you guys were talking. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Perry. But I could have sworn. It might be sitting on the table. I might have just missed it. Skinny. Oh, bank line. I can't. I got this nano stuff. Bank line would work though. That's for sure. Ooh, blueberry muffins. My wife made a Pop-Tarts, I guess you could call it. This is like a big pie pan, so it looks like a piece of pie, but I don't know. It's like got pie crust on the bottom, strawberry jam basically on the inside, and pie stuff on the outside is really good. Paper things? What's that, Billy? Oh, you'll figure it out, Perry. It took me a minute or two. Oh, tapers. Taper. Papers. Whiptails, is that what you call them? Whiptails, I never thought of that. Or what to call them. Yeah, it was good. Well, you didn't send me anything, Miss Needle. I want a sticker. if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I know, Perry. Sam must not be paying attention. Did you really? You got 2 pounds? Yeah, the last time we went to the store, we were like, holy crap. This, okay, no broccoli today. Just bit, yeah. Oh man, they made it bigger, even more bigger. Dang, Webb. Dang. Hey, Tom's in the house. What you welding today, Tom? Oh, that could have been, Perry. That might have been. It. I'll get one out today. I'll make one today. Well, not get it out today. I'll send it out tomorrow. I can't believe I did that. I try to make them where they're colored the same. So, like, if I make one, not if when I make one for this, it'll be pink or black. Probably pink with black or something. I don't know. I think the next one I'm going to do might be this weekend. Some red and yellow ones and a red, orange, and yellow one. Oh, man, Maddie, those are, I don't know how she made them, but oh, my God, they're so good. They're really good. Yeah, I know it, Bessie. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? You're going, oh, crap. Okay, just grab this. This'll work. There's Rubberneck. Rubberneck's turning into a sniper. Aren't you, Rubberneck? Yeah, that's why they made his route bigger, Miss Needle. He's saying, hey, job security here. The pounds of broccoli. Oh, you're awesome, Miss Needle. Man, I would, like I said, ours was, good God, it was too much. Yeah, we need to make some more bread too, Maddie. Hey, there's Hicks. What's happening, Hicks? Man, that little 6-shot you made, that thing looks awesome, buddy. Awesome, awesome. Hey, Corey. How you doing? Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, I'll get one. No matter what, I'm going to get one out, Perry. Oh, yeah. So he just locks himself in and says, it won't open. All right, Daisy. Hey, you have a wonderful weekend, girl. Maybe the rain will trap you in the house and you and Mr. Daisy can watch a movie. Just make sure it's like a shoot 'em up movie. Oh, you're not trying. You're doing it, Rubberneck. You're doing it. Yeah, hopefully I catch you later this evening, Daisy. Hey, all right, West Country. Did you have a premiere going today, or is that not today? I mean, but you have an awesome, safe weekend. You got both you guys. Yeah, probably, Miss Needle. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Fun, Tom. Oh my gosh. No, there is never too much broccoli, that's for sure. Tommy, what's happening? How you doing today? Seen an old guy at this Thursday. Oh my God. Well, that's really not that bad. We buy it in big bags too, Maddie. You go through it fast, you know? But yeah, he's probably going, man, I want some cookies. Oh, cool, Bazzy. Some ale call. Hey, cool, Sam. Webb's a hell of a guy. I really like Webb. Tomorrow or Saturday. Okay. Oh, if it's tomorrow, I definitely won't be able to see it live or be there. But if it's Saturday, well, I can't promise you then either. But I'll sure try to make it West Country. I'll try to make it. I'll definitely catch you no matter what. But you know, yeah, Daisy's pretty cool too, Bazzy. I like giving her a hard time. Yep. Yeah, that's probably about what it does, Maddie. Ooh, that's a pretty good deal. Ooh, wow, they called the work off today? Well, that's not too bad. So them 15-hour days, they can wear on you, can't they? You start begging for a rain day. You start saying, holy crap, we need some rain. So then what you doing, Thomas? Just resting you, or you went to sanding? I don't mean to. Hey, here's my new one, Tommy. Well, it's not done. Oh, man, I screwed up so bad. I can't remember why, but I had to cut it back. Not this side, the other side. I had to cut it back apart. It's really easy. You just start working it with a razor blade and peel the epoxy apart. But it takes a minute for it to set. And when I noticed, but I had to peel it apart. Oh, I know what it was. The aluminum in there, it kept slipping on me. And so I finally got it and glued it together. But in the meantime of cleaning it back up so I could sand it again, and clean it up, I had pencil marks on it so that I could, because I cut it out. I don't put it on great big sheets. I try to trim them up, but I slipped it off. So to last night, I didn't feel all the best yesterday, so I didn't mess with it. I just glued it and walked away. And then today I thought, oh, I'll glue that on, and it was wrong. So I had to cut it back apart. So it's sitting on the bench now. It's going to look pretty cool. It's got those two stripes in it. You can see it real good when I hit it with the sun. I mean, you can see it normal, but it won't be too bad. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way. What? No overtime. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. Well, that's that's kind of like working. What are they? 410s, Uh-oh. I must have missed it, Bazzy. What are you talking about? What short? Yeah, sometimes you just live for that overtime, right, Tom? Avoidance. Oh, I hear you. I know. It sucks, don't it? Hey, thanks, Thomas. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll get the rest tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I could do it maybe around 5, 6 o'clock. I can start to do it, but I don't know. Oh, I made up some new targets, Thomas. I know. It stinks, doesn't it? When you do something and you're like, ugh. And it did it to me twice. Well, first was one slippage and the other was the next slippage. Oh, no way. You're on salary? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, that really sucks. Oh my gosh, really, really sucks. Yeah, I know, Perry. It's terrible, huh? I was like, oh, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh, please don't be so hard I can't break you. You know, because it sat, I did it, it's probably about 5 o'clock. But I managed to do it. And I didn't break nothing. That was a nice thing. I don't know what I'd have did because I don't have any more of that material. Hey, thanks, Webb. Yeah, it makes you just aggravated. Yeah, you're going 50 hours. I don't want to work part time. I wanted full time work. It's 80 hours or nothing, man. What's going on? Well, hopefully he's not on salary, Maddie. Hopefully not. I know that overtime's the bomb. You're like, oh, heck yeah. You're looking at Wednesday and going, yeah, by noonish or so, overtime, here we go. T-Bird! T-Bird's in the house. How's it going, T-Bird? Oh my gosh, that's another crappy thing, isn't it, Tom? I was always stuck out of town, be somewhere else. One place we were close to. I worked for a company that had thousands of acres in Texas, and a whole bunch of us we were all like, "Dang, it happened all the time." You know, you just kind of gave up doing anything working there. But they're like, "Hey, okay, guys, how about this weekend we go out to the ranch and you guys?" They sent a bunch of guys out baiting hogs. And so, we got to go out there and, you know, it's kind of fun, really. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah, there's where it's at, Tom, for sure. Those are the great weeks right there. Great weeks. uh, they're gonna, Tom. Oh, man, could probably saying to the boss man, "Hey, what's this with this extra hour crap? Why don't you throw another $100 a week or better on my paycheck?" How about that? Oh, nice, Maddie. So he'll be getting some overtime. That'll be nice. Oh, is he? I didn't see that. I didn't get notified on that, Sam. Trying to get done. I've been busy. We'll be doing leaves here pretty soon, won't we? Oh, I don't know what kind of dog that is, but I've seen them stands. That's pretty cool. Oh, that'll be really cool, Thomas. Really cool. Is it? I'll have to, if I can remember that name, I'd have to look it up. Well, a lot of shepherds are pretty big, except for they look like a collie, but they're little. They're like a mini collie. They're not a collie at all, but they kind of look like a collie. I guess all of them can be big. I can't remember what them black and white dogs are. They're not real big. Well, fairly big to some people, I guess, but uh, yeah, I've been on a few of those too, Tom, where they're going, "Oh crap, what are we gonna do?" And they don't have a choice at times with to just keep the overtime running, you know. In fact, add to it. Oh yeah, he's a pretty big mutt. 150. Yeah, that's pretty big. That's a good sized dog. I like big dogs. You know, I like them at least 50 pounds. You know, then they're big enough that you're definitely not going to step on them, and you know they're not so god awful big that they, you know, when they come barreling up into your chair or something, you know, they're not totally squishing you. Even the 150, that would be fine. Fine, you know. Yeah, that's deer size. Yeah, that one dude out in California, man, he was really mad at me when I saw his deer, and I didn't realize that I said, holy crap, that's this big, that ain't much bigger than a German Shepherd. Oh man, he was mad. He goes, that's a huge deer. I'm going, buddy, I grew up in the Midwest. You know, our our doe were, you know, 150 pounds, you know. Well, maybe not quite that big, but, you know. Australian Shepherd, is that what they're called? The black and white, they're really furry, sort of. Like they're long haired, I'll say that. But they're black and white. They look like now I can't even think of the name of that. But they're just black and white. They got like a stripe or something. Hey, Summit's back. What's going on, Summit? Oh, wow. 5 months and 65. Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet that's awesome. I can't remember what my dog is. He's probably 75 pounds. I haven't weighed him in forever. I think the last time I weighed, well, he's probably heavier than that now. It's been a while since I weighed him. Ah, you will someday, Sam. It takes something bigger than a slingshot, though. Yeah, they're right. They are, Perry. You get kind of over onto this side of the world, and everything gets bigger. Out there, well, the quail were pretty big out there, though. But man, cool, Sam, or Sam, Summit. I haven't technically drawn, but I can't remember. It's been a while, long enough I don't know exactly. Yeah, don't use your truck. Uh huh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I used my truck once and said, dang it. Oh, what do they call that? There's a special term they call that, Tommy. Oh, what is that when you're lining up them motors? It's a special term. I've been around them fellas where they're, well, when we were doing, well, I didn't do it. They did it. I would help every now and then or watch, kind of tool grabber, I guess, because I didn't know what the heck they were doing. They had them on these big bolts, big concrete pads, but bolts, and then they do all they got really technical too, by the way. And it's like, holy mackerel, there's a lot to that. And then they pour grout underneath these big metal plates. And God, what do they call that? Lord Shiva? Oh. Are you going to like just sketch it or like totally fine tune it? Huh. Now in my brain, I'm never going to be able to remember the name of that. Yeah, that I don't think that'd work real well on a big animal, Sam. Well, I wouldn't use it on a big animal. June. Hello, June. Millwright. That's it. Millwright. Uh-huh. Millwright. Yeah, heck of a deal. That's a good deal. Yep, that's exactly how it went. Shims and jack bolts, a whole ball of wax. It was like, wow, there's a lot to it. I mean, I'll just say I was the slave. Well, just helped, I did other junk, but, at least learned a little bit. And would grab stuff they needed, just for fun. Yeah, happy. Hey, it won't be on tomorrow, T-Bird. So maybe if I see you later throughout the weekend or whatever. But if not, you and the wife, you stay safe, and I hope you have a great weekend, man. Don't work too hard. Well, I'm not saying you couldn't, Sam. I'm not, I'm just saying, I don't know. I wouldn't on that. Maybe if it was like a herd of pigs, maybe that, just because the pigs are more invasive than a deer. I wouldn't necessarily, that's all I wouldn't, but yeah. Well, on that one job site, I kind of did everything, Perry. Heck, anywhere from doing concrete to welding to operator. That was just what my job did at that job. Wherever that it was, whatever needed extra. Hey, thanks, T-Bird. Yeah, take it easy, brother. Yeah, that's for sure, Tom. Well, I mean, you can use a 22 if you wanted, and it'll work per se, just fine. But if it's not if it doesn't do good enough to make it stop, you could be you might not find it, and that's the only thing is you might not. I guess, if you looked at it and said, well, the vulture's got to eat too, but, you know, for the most part, I've never used anything too small. I mean, even an arrow, good God, that's an inch hole. That's a big, big, big hole, bigger than basically a pew pew. Except minus, expansion. How's June today, by the way? Oh, yeah, for sure, Tom. I'm not sure, though. Well, I definitely would say use the rules. We're not quite in that time in this country where you got to do what you got to do. But, big old bright. Yeah, so there's an inch and a quarter hole. Cool, June. I just seen the other day another one of your creations. I think you did it a day or two ago, but I was like, dang, so cool. Have you eaten your food? I'm not sure what you mean, Summit. I'm always kind of eating. Should duct tape ball? Huh. I guess I never tried to shoot a duct tape ball. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's a kid. Maybe you and I, being a little older, we might be able to talk some stories. But yeah, yeah, shot placement, so definitely, definitely. Like I said, at 22, we'll do it. You just, you know, you gotta, yeah, shot placement. Gotta be shot placement. No, I don't know. I'd never tried that with straight up a 22, not, like a 22 250, or anything like that. Or, something like that, a Hornet or something, just a regular old rimfire. I don't think I'd try maybe a 30 yarder, 40 yard, maybe. Miss Needle's back. Woo, Miss Needle is back. I can't remember, June. If it probably was probably the skull. I know I've been wanting to make. I'm gonna make. I don't know. I keep saying I'm gonna, but I just got to get that point where I do it. I got one. I know I'm gonna do one as for somebody. I won't say special, but somebody special, and it's gonna be a skull. But I want to find. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna find because I don't want to give anything away. But I want to find something special. Ooh, I seen something the other day, June. God, I can't remember what this. It might have been yesterday, to be honest with you. I can't remember the guy's name or anything, but he used bronze powder. So it's bronze. That's what it is, the metal, and it's real small. Like I'll call it powder. It might not be quite that small. Got distracted. And he used black resin or resin with black stuff in it, and then dumped. I can't remember how much this bronze in there. I seen it on Amazon. It's like $20 a pound or something. That's some good money, isn't it, for like scrap bronze or copper? But anyway, he put that in there, and then when he got all done, it just looked like this black thing, and then he starts sanding it with triple aught. I think it was triple aught steel wool, and holy mackerel, it shined up. It looked like bronze. It was like really cool. Yeah, but you might not want to do that though, Sam. You know, I gotten pretty lazy in my time, so use something a little bigger, and then they just stay right there. Huh. I can't remember what mine has. It's probably six or eight. I ought to measure that. I can't remember. Where are you going, Summit? You didn't say anything about did I eat my food? On what food it was. But you're probably going, dude, it's like midnight, 1 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. You take it easy, Summit. You have a safe weekend, man. Oh, Maddie's splitting. See you later, Maddie. I must have missed it trying to. Yeah, I know. I'm going to June, but I want to make, that resin's not all that cheap. That's not all that cheap. So I don't want to rush myself and then not think out the project fully. I'll say it that way. So I know one thing I want to get, and I gotta get that for that. So I'm gonna look for some stuff to put in it. I'll say that. I have all the color and some of the resin, but I want to, put some other things in. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think here in Missouri. I think they will allow that, but it has to be a center fire, Tom. It's been a while since I looked, so your 22 250 or the 223 is the smallest. I thought at once that the smallest was the 243, but they might have changed it. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. That's for sure, Tom. All mine's in the 30s. That's what I use. It's in the 30s. One of them's fat and happy. The stick won't even change its mind, and the other one is maybe a little more for clear open areas. Blade of grass might change its mind. I mean, they're still both heavy, I guess, but I think in the 160s, 170s grains, somewhere around in there. I'd have to look. I don't really pay attention. I just grab it and go. Yeah, he used mica powder, and I think he had some liquid black too, but all I have is mica powder. And then the other stuff was it was straight up bronze powder. So it's like the sanding dust off of bronze or sanding dust off of copper. Yeah, it's 20 pounds. This. Yeah, I don't know anybody that messes with bronze or copper mist needle. I'd thought about rigging up something to make my own because I have bronze, so I could like take that belt sander that I got from Old Path. In fact, I think I might have. No, I didn't order. That was the other sandpaper. I still got to get sandpaper for it. That you could just rig a tube or something to hold it, and just plug it in and basically set it in a bucket and just let it gravity feed the bronze on the sanding paper. And that would work. Or that was my plan when I saw the price of it and said, ooh, I think I could jury rig something that makes my own. Yeah, best not get caught. No, June, it was, I can't remember the mesh size. It was small. So it wasn't flakes. It literally was like sanding dust. If I can remember, I'll try to find it and I could give you a link. But like I said, it was like $20 a pound though. But it looked really cool. It looked like bronze. It looked like it was a bronze casting. Squirrel with a mouse trap. Sam, I got a bunch of 110. Well, they're not conibears, they're dukes, but a box or God, what do they call them? Now I'm trying to think what they literally call them. I'll just say conibear. You have to look it up that way and you can find it. But conibear is a brand, Got a whole bunch of 110 conibears I use for squirrels. When I don't want to go out and waste his time, I'm not even gonna say how to do it, but I used 110 conibears. Cornflakes, that would be kind of neat in a way too. But yeah, no. Well, June does resin art, Miss Needle, and I can't. I watch I won't say a bunch of people, but I look at that stuff. It's really cool stuff, and it was really neat. I really like that, so I might try to make it. You find, yeah, Tom. Sometimes it could get you fined, lose your pew pew, and possibly even your truck if you were driving. I know, it could be, they can get pretty nasty with that. Hey, take it easy, BB. If I don't see you till Monday or anything, or, out here in the world, the wild web, you be careful this weekend. Everybody go sub to Lone Wolf. He doesn't come in here. He's in here all the time, but he lurks. So click on his link. He does slingshots. He's a pretty cool dude. Real nice guy. Go sub to him and give him a like and a sub, and I don't know, bug him. And then when you watch him shoot, Don't pay attention to the mirror. The mirror gets me almost every time. I'm like, oh crap, he got that guy walks right behind him. You know, it's just a mirror. Yeah, I'd imagine. Sam. We probably don't feel it's big enough. You know, there's what would you call that? They don't want an animal to suffer. You know, so it's fast and painless. Hiding in the parking lot. Oh, just close your eyes, Webb. They won't see you. So it's 23 plus. Yep. I'll look next time I'm in town. I'll look, see what it is. I thought it was, see where I grew up, it was the 243 was the smallest. But I'm thinking they might have changed it. I'm here in Missouri now, and I think they might have changed it to the 22, or well, centerfire. Has to be centerfire. So possibly a 22 Hornet, you know, and that would probably do it, you know, no problem. Still really small though. But you know, when they're here to that blue barrel away, you know, and looking right at you. Yeah, he might have on his ghillie suit, Miss Needle, so they'll never know. They'll never see. Close his eyes, they'll never see him. Yeah, that's what I use, Tom. It works well, you know. And you're still even shot placement, you know, still, but you know, at least they normally just stay right there. Bum costume. Yeah, there we go. He probably has a suitcase full of costumes just next to him. Say, where am I at? Dang, a 92 caliber. Man, that'd be a huge one. I watched this one guy. He was in Texas, and I think he was shooting it was in the 30s. God, what was it? It was cool. He was shooting pigs. And I was like, dang, that's cool. I wouldn't mind. I would really love to have one of them like that, Jim. I think not that big though. I think the one I'd want is right in the 9mm area. I think that one would be really good. I think that one would be really good. But holy crap, they're not cheap. So it's like, this is a daydream, you know. Get a trusty elevator shenanigans. He's got face paint. He paints himself, looks like the elevator wall, just stands there. Yeah, oh my gosh, Tom, that would be, wouldn't it? Some of them are pretty big, and some of them work really well. 72. Oh, dude, 70. Yeah, gosh. I don't think I've ever even seen anything that big. I didn't even know they made them that big. I think the biggest I saw was a 450. I don't know. It's in the 40s. It's like 450 something, maybe. I can't remember what it was. Oh, heck yeah. 20 more minutes. That's going to be awesome, Webb. All right, June, I will. I should do me a favor, June. I know this sounds pretty crappy of me, but I may forget. So if you like right now, if you could go to any of my other, it doesn't matter, just pick a video, anything, and say, hey, don't forget to send me my powder link. Or you know what I mean? And then I won't forget, because what'll end up happening is maybe not always, you know, sometimes I really remember, but sometimes I'll be laying in bed and be like, oh no, I was supposed to do that and I forgot. Yo, you'll love it, June. It is really freaking cool. I'm going to make some because, well, I might even buy some. I don't know. It'll be a minute before I buy it. I'd probably make it first, but oh my God, it's so pretty. Looks really, really, really pretty. It's a courthouse. Yeah, I bet you would, Jim. I didn't think of that. Ones I'm talking about look like they have this little cylinder, and they maybe have 12, maybe, I don't know. It's a little cylinder that you can pull out, and oh my God, they did. I want one of them. You said in a different. Oh, oh. You ordered yourself some latex. Cool, Sam. I ordered some just the other day from Omega. Not yesterday. Might have been the day before yesterday. I got some yellow. I wanted some yellow. So I ordered some Bones. Bones is in the house. To match these slingshots that I made for some people. Oh, yeah. I never thought of that either, Tom. Yeah, it might have a big old tank. Big old tank. Yo, no, there's nothing wrong with lurking. Grump's in the house. Hey, remember, guys, I won't be on tomorrow. So, everybody, if I don't catch you later, you have a great and awesome week. Hey, thank you a lot, Perry. That was awesome of you. Thank you very much. Yeah, everybody go sub to Lone Wolf. I can't remember where he is at. So Bones, he's a slingshotter. So Lone Wolf, Caddy, Plinker, Perry. Oh, dang it! I just skimmed across it, brought up a thing. Hey, before you leave, Bones, go sub to Lone Wolf. No, you don't have to, bud. $2 for 10 or 6 feet. I seen some on, guys, it's like a Temu, but it's called Alias. No, I think it starts with an A. It's like Alias or something. I bought some pouches off there. Kuhan Luke was showing he was doing a live and had some latex on it, and so I was listening to him. I jumped over there and said, "Ooh, there's some pretty good deals on there." But you know, I ended up buying some pouches because I needed some pouches. Ah, so that's what they are in Wyoming. I could see that. So then you're probably looking at the bottom as like, God, I don't know what that. Well, you get 55 green and no, could you? Yeah, you could probably. It's been a while since I played with a Hornet. You know, they're really not much bigger than a 22 Magnum. A little bit. I still think smallest I'd go would be like a 22 250. This will be a super fast. You know, so you could reach out there if you needed. You know, I don't know. Well, I mean, you know, even going legally, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, you know, I mean, they're just right there, you know. Put in there, throw a hatchet at them, you know. Yeah, are they, Tom? Man, I've never played. I watched. There's this one guy. He kind of sits in his backyard and shoots squirrels. Well, I mean, there's others. I watch them hunt rats and all that kind of stuff. But and monkeys. I watch a bunch of those guys. And man, I drool every time I see one. I think, God, I'd love to have one of them. Oh my gosh, that sounds cool, Jim. I can't remember what the I remember the PCP that initials. But I can't quite put my finger exactly what it is. But oh, so awesome. Oh, there it is, 457. That's it. I was thinking, what is that? 450 something. Yeah, I've seen that one there. That's what this one dude that was he was in Texas and he was shooting pigs or hogs or with the 457. It's like, dang, that thing works great. Oh yeah. It'd be definitely good for a deer. Yeah, and I think even as the same gun. I think it was the same gun this guy was using, the Air Force Texan. I don't know if it was ISS, but I'm pretty sure it was a 457. So it's probably that exact one. Oh my gosh. You know, they make oh, what do they call them things? You can get, oh crap. They're aluminum molds and you pour lead in them. I can't quite think of what they call them now. But they make those for those special, they're for those guns. And you can do, I don't know. I've seen all that and said, oh yeah, you can make it at home, the whole ball of wax, and said, man. Oh, I hear you, Sam. Oh, yeah. I think God, I wish I could think of that guy's name. He's got like an affiliate. Everybody seems to give him theirs and for him to test out. But he sets basically, well, he sets on his porch, I think, and does squirrels in his backyard. Is the one guy. There's a whole bunch of them. They're all so cool. Now, I can't remember what it's called, Sam. Alex? No. It starts with an A. Alant? Oh, I can't remember it. It's right off the top of my, right there. But he got some latex in it. He liked it. Mm. Is getting. Well, that'd be still a blast. I don't care, Jim. They'd be. I don't know what that is though, but that'd still be super cool. Oh yeah, that's probably a ton. They're super expensive. Even the ones that I end up saying, you get to looking at them and you're like, oh, there, holy crap, there it is. Okay, and they're still $1,000. $800. Still, you know, it's really high. Yeah, I know that's the same, Tom. It's like, man, but some of them, wow, they're really cool. Colt Python. I'm not quite sure if I remember exactly what those are. Pile of the air ones. I'll probably end up looking at those tonight, saying, "Oh, yeah, I know." There's some dudes down in like Australia and stuff that, man, they can get high dollar, but man, are they? You'd think in a way. I know it even at two, that's a lot of money, But your bullets, you per se, if you bought all the dye junk, you'd be able to make your own. So, you'd per se never have to pay for bullets again. $1? Holy mackerel! Yeah, you'd have to cast them for sure there. That'd be the fun part, I think, would be making your own. I always enjoyed that because not even in a powder operated one, just the stuff you might buy right off the shelf might not be quite what yours likes, if that makes sense. So it's just kind of a fun thing. It's kind of like the slingshots and bands. You can start figuring out what you like. Oh, yeah, I bet that would be pretty good, Tom. Hey, all right, Cher. What? Oh boy, yeah, it's getting a little later on for me too. You have a good one, Cher. You have a great and awesome weekend. Stay safe and I may see you out a little later because you kind of run around a little bit, so I may see you later. But if not, have a good one. Yeah, I've been waiting, Playboy. I was like, man, I'm gonna hang on here till he gets here. Yeah, I was laughing. Oh my God, it was so funny when you were doing that tire. As I started laughing, she goes, "What?" My wife says, "What are you laughing?" I said, "Hey, listen to this. They got on a brand new whatever you said." Now I was like, "Oh my God, that was hilarious. That was really good." A brand new whatever. Oh God, how'd you say that? Oh, I might have to watch it again. Oh yeah, the molds. Yeah, they're really neat. Yeah, I don't even have one of them, Tom. Mine's I got a pellet. Well, it's a spring operated, so it's like a maybe $100, $150 Berryman or Beeman. Sorry, Beeman. It works pretty good, for rabbit, squirrel, that kind of stuff, Oh, crap! Just put up a the resin girl. I can't remember the name. Slips my brain. Just uploaded something. So you got a lot of molds for those. Hey, there maybe Jim might need to. Hey, there's Dorothy. What's happening, Dorothy? Uh-huh. That is true, Tom. Yeah, that's true. It's a lot of fun, doing it all yourself. It makes it a lot of fun. And you get to play. Well, I haven't done it in a long time now, so I used to get to play. Oh, that's not too bad, Jim. Some of it's fairly easy. Like lead, you can melt that on your kitchen stove. It doesn't take much to melt that. And then those molds, granted, it's I'll call it. The ones I seen, I think it was like a rough mold. So like you'd put it in the mold, then you knock these just looks like little chunks of wire almost, and then you'd stick them in another mold, and then I think the guy used a drill press, but you just push, you'd push on it, squeeze them, and it'd spit it out, and I don't know. It's really cool. I found it on YouTube and said, dang. Oh, to find the molds. Oh, I might have to, if I can think about it, I'll look, because I found them. They weren't too bad. I mean, they weren't like super cheap, but they weren't real expensive either. Urban Macon. Urban Macon's in the house. Hey, did you make it to the feed store? Lee? Yeah, that's what all my molds were back in the day. Were all Lee molds. They make a pretty good mold. They're on the cheaper. They were cheaper too, but they last a long time. I made hundreds, probably more in the thousands of them. Castings, because you could get really picky, and say nope. I don't want to even. This one's perfect. Yeah, there was a brand. I'm putting a brand new old one on. Yeah, brand new old one. Oh, that was great. Yeah, I saw it had a little bit of checking on it, but it sure beat the one that was on it. Oh, so you've been mixing yours a little bit, or or however, because there's you can there's pure lead, and then there's tin. You can get the percentage of tin in it. I know, like tire weights, they got a lot of tin. Yeah, I bet that would be a good one. Start mixing up small batches and adding 10 and seeing where it goes good. Well, it sounds like you're going to get a cool one, Jim. Yeah, for sure, Tom. Yeah. Oh, so you're using Babbitt. You're mixing it with Babbitt. Okay, I'd have to look. I don't remember what all Babbitt was made out of. Huh, amazing they don't. I wonder if they still use that stuff on some things. It's an old bearing material. Oh. Well, guys, I better get to doing something. How could I make that like the, wait a minute, I'll have to scroll up or I won't remember how he said that again. Brand old, oh my God, that was hilarious. When I say I'm going to get to doing something, I was just thought of that. Thought, how could I say that? I'm going to get to doing something of nothing. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was hilarious. Playboy, that was hilarious. Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it, Jim? Well, back in the old days, they used to that was the bearing material. So like in almost all your like planting equipment or farm equipment, it's kind of like lead, but it's not lead. It's heavier or harder than lead. And then you just pour your bearing in. It's really cool stuff. Yeah, it's been nice seeing you, Tom, too. You have a good weekend, buddy. And so you were just thinking about him, huh? You're thinking, man, I need to make me some Babbitt. They probably quit doing that because everybody could do it. Well, anybody that had the want to. Anybody that had the want to could do it. So they probably said, well, our farm equipment back in the day, everybody did this because that's a good way to do it. But now we want people to have to buy this stuff. So we're going to make these so that you have to buy it. You can't do it no more. Yeah, I've never played with it though, Tom. I never have played it. I've read about it and said, ooh, I probably got in my notebook somewhere, probably even have the recipe for, let's say, bearings, because I never thought about it as a bullet. So, I probably have the recipe or whatever you want to call it. I call them recipes, but yeah. Yeah, well, your dad was probably in that time, where I won't say things were great, but, things were a little better, instead of, I can remember it wasn't not too long ago. I went into, well, it's been a little while longer than not too long ago. I can't remember what it was. I think it was the bearing and my alternator went out. So I just pulled the dang bearing out and figured out the number and went in and said, hey, I need a bearing for my alternator. Oh, we don't sell bearings for alternators. We go, well, here's the bearing number. Oh, we don't sell bearing. I'm thinking, just look up my dang bearing. I don't want an alternator. It took me forever. Well, not forever. I had to say I didn't want an alternator bearing, for this car. I needed this number bearing. What some? Oh, so you got a bunch. I at the moment I'm gonna say no, Tom, because I would just sit there and I'd be looking at it, going, ooh, and feeling it. But at the moment, I don't have a. I'm gonna look you up when I get that project going. Then I'll say, hey, I need some now. Triple R's here. What's happening, Rick? I'm just about ready to boogie. Hey, your last two videos, those are really good, Rick. Those are really good. Where I couldn't say a whole bunch. Typing's really hard to do, but they were really good. I really enjoyed those. And I wasn't kidding when I said, oh, like on that first one, when I said, hey, you made me want one. You did. I said, ooh, this is explained great, and all this, yeah, I want one now. All right, Tom, I will. I do have a couple projects I was going to do, and that's what it made me think of that bearing, that Babette, or whatever they call it. And so I learned about it and said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I just hadn't done it. It kind of got, that project got put on a back burner. You're welcome, Rick. That was really good. I really liked it. Oh, well, I only seen 2, I think, so far. But I just got on just not too long ago about it. Maybe 11:30, probably 11:30-ish. I got on to see what was what and check emails and stuff like that, and then said, oh, I can watch these 2. Might have been a little earlier. It might have been 11. I guess it don't really matter. But all right, guys. Oh, here you go, Rick. Here's my latest slingshot I'm making. That's this side. The other side, I had to remake twice. So now it's in the clamps right now. Should be pretty when it's all done, hopefully. It's got 2 little shiny things in there. I debated on, this is aluminum. Those little stripes are aluminum. I debated on aluminum or copper, and to a degree now, I kind of wish I'd have done copper, but it's too late now. Oh, wow, it's only 49 cents. Yeah, I think that's what you did say. It was 50 cents or something. It looked really good, that first one. The second one, it kind of reminded me of Galactica, and I loved Galactica. Well, the colors are different and everything, but kind of remember that. But that first one, I was like, dang, this one looks really nice. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. But I'm out of here, guys. Tomorrow I'm not on. I'm going to the city. So the Hick's going to town. I have to make sure I put in my good teeth. I'm playing. Should be fun. I can't wait. I got this new project I'll be doing. And I'm finally going to make it to town, to the city. I call it the city. It's not really that big. It's like 20, 30,000 people. And so I'll be getting the material I need for that. And oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait to try it. Oh, is it? It looks really pretty. The other side, Rick, is this black that's here, and the pink, it flops on the back side. So it'd be black at the top and pink at the bottom. So if you're a right-hand shooter, you're pretty well screwed because it'll be black. And you never know. Some of these, I might end up having to keep. So I hold it in my left hand. So I try to get it to where you can see that real good inside that black. But when you flip to the black, it kind of washes out. Now you can't see where the tip is. Yeah, the next thing I'm going to do, Rick, I'll probably do some red and yellows for the Kansas City Chiefs. Not this fancy, though. It'll just be like red on this side, yellow on this side, and that Damascus-looking core. And then, but I got a orange, yellow, red one I'm going to do, and it'll probably be fancy like this. Well, not that this is fancy, but a little harder. Moving pictures. I'm going to try to do that this weekend, maybe. At least get the blanks made. Or, yeah, at least get the blanks made. The yellow red ones won't be as bad. They'll be one put together like this. This is like 3 extra, 4 extra, 5, 10 extra steps. A lot of extra steps, really. Man, it looks really pretty up close, though. I hope it stays good. It should be pretty. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a safe weekend, and later. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for hitting that like button. And thank you a lot for the guys and gals that subbed each other. I really appreciate that. That's what a lot of this is all about, is everybody getting together with everybody and meeting new people, and you know, that's really what it's about to me. But anyway, later, everybody. Hey, take it easy, Jim. Hey, wait a minute. I got a bone to pick with you, Jim. I seen in my email, I didn't see no polished piece. I've been going crazy wanting to see this polished piece. It's like, is it done yet? Is it done yet? What is it? No, no. Hey, you're welcome, Plywood. You have a great weekend, Plywood. And I'm just picking on you, Jim. Take it easy, guys. Bye.